Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cherry the Geek TV. I'm Joe Vanourney. Today we are joined by David Schwimmer, Jayden Bartels, and Sam McCarthy, who star as Anthony, Cece, and Devin in Goosebumps: The Vanishing. All 8 episodes drop on Hulu and Disney Plus starting January 10th. David, Jayden, Sam, thanks for chatting with us today. I'm interested in the three of you talking about working with the visual effects. Sam and Jayden, you're kind of newer to the industry. You're kind of jumping in, working with these visual effects. David, a lot of the work that you've done over the years has been what you see on set is what you see on what's broadcast, right? You're not working with visual effects. In episode one, you have a big scene involving plants. Talk about that experience. Is this something you've always wanted to do, is dive into the world of visual effects, and is it something you'd like to continue doing?
I mean, yeah, I love doing things with special effects. I definitely haven't done much of it in the past. And it's a lot of imagination and it's really, really fun. Um, I like to say like I never would ever get the opportunity to like scream and run away in the middle of a subway in New York, you know? So it's pretty fun. Takes a lot of imagination, but I think it's super cool to do it in real life and pretty much play off of nothing except your own brain and then see it on the screen and have it like be a real monster that you had to create in your brain.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's a bit of the floor is lava kind of situation. If you're talking to a little child and you say the floor is lava, you might get some behavior that's really in I don't have the word, I don't know the word I'm looking for this, but would be evident that the floor would be lava. So I guess it's really about getting back to that that space where you're sensitive enough to that childlike part of yourself where you can really go, oh, like this is coming to get me. So yeah, it's really just, I guess being willing to play, not to use an actor word.
No, but I think Sam's exactly right. Um, I think that's the real fun of it is tapping into that child part of you that you have to play make believe, right? You have to believe that what as you mentioned, both Sam and I had in the very first episode had our battle with plant, like right with these vines and this plant thing that came to life. So we were both kind of thrust into a lot of stunt work, visual effects, really using our imaginations, as Sam mentioned, to tap into that childlike response you would have is really fun as an actor. And that's, I think, why we all do what we do.
So, Goosebumps is a spooky show, right? What do you think it is about, even from the time that we're small children, that we're fascinated with spooky stories?
I mean, I don't know. I asked myself this a lot. I'm a big horror fan. I love like the scarier, the weirder the trailer, the more intrigued I am, and it confuses myself. I don't know. I think there's something intriguing about something that might give us a little bit of goosebumps, no pun intended. Um, I'm really not sure, but I think that it's really cool what we've done here with combining that intriguing sense of spookiness and also really great topics that are relatable and heartfelt and yeah. But I don't know. I like spooky stuff and I ask myself the same question. So
Yeah, do you want to go or shall I? Yeah,
You can take it away.
I mean, I think there's a reason why Halloween is such a big deal. I
yeah.
mean, as a kid, it's always been my favorite holiday, still is. I, I don't know. There's something, as I can speak for myself as a kid, that thrill of being scared and then also of scaring others, especially my sister, who I terrorized. Like I would hide. I mean, I would get under her covers and be totally flat, put all the pillows on top of me, and wait for maybe an hour in her bed
Really?
until she was ready for bed. And then I would scare the crap out of her. And there was nothing more satisfying or enjoyable. And this was when I was 27. So no, no,
Last week.
no. So I don't know. There's just something about it that I think all of us get this kind of, especially as kids or young adults, get this kind of real thrill out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Following up on that, the Goosebumps franchise has been going strong for decades now, right? We're over 200 books, previous movie, previous television incarnations. What do you think it is about these books and this franchise that's allowed it to endure for so many decades?
For me personally, what I love, and I think a lot of people can relate, is the uniqueness of every monster in every R.L. Stine story. And I think that's why he was able to make so many books, 204, is it, or something like that? He has the imagination is insane, and the monsters that he's created, I couldn't even my wildest dreams couldn't come up with. And I think that part of the reason so many people are hooked on it is you don't have any clue what kind of monster you're going to encounter in the next book you read. It could literally be a car that is haunted, it doesn't even have to be a creature. I think that's what me personally, I love about it. And I think a lot of other people do too.
I think that's a hard question to answer, and this is a bit of a cop-out answer that I'm going to give you. And I think that it's things like Goosebumps and, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and these kind of stories that have, had generations of people adore them. I think there's a bit of it is what Jayden said, and it's a million different things. There's also a bit of a lightning in a bottle that I couldn't put a name on for you. I think if I said this before, I think if I knew what that was, I would, I'd bottle it myself, and I wouldn't give it away here on this interview.
I would echo what both of my colleagues have shared. But I don't know. I think it's that sweet spot that he was able to find, where it is a perfect balance of action, comedy, horror, and also it's really grounded in the mundane and the ordinary. And because you're focusing on family life and school, and I don't know, there's something quite accessible about it because of how ordinary it is.
Well, you can see what's new in the Goosebumps universe with Goosebumps The Vanishing. All 8 episodes drop on Hulu and Disney Plus starting on January 10th. David, Jayden, and Sam, thanks so much for chatting with us today on Cherry the Geek TV.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad. I want you to have a really fun and also safe summer out here. I only have one rule. Stay out of the basement.
What do you got in the basement?
Did you guys know that Devin and Cece's uncle was one of the kids that went missing in 1994?
I can't get you out of my
We finally processed the request.
Only took you 30 years.
What is that?
My brother's clothes from the night he died.
Can't get you out of my head.
They were killed by ghosts.
No, nobody knows what happened.
Yo, check this out.
What the hell is this? Dad! Not a good time, Devin! Holy crap! There's something in my arm! Hey, what kind of plant should you always watch out for? An ambush.
What's going on with that?
I don't know.
Trey, your car, it's in my driveway again. Trespassing.
Yo, what are you doing? Are you out of your mind?
It's a distinct possibility.
Oh, that's not good.
Things have been happening that are not normal.
Trey's missing.
Kid's missing. Sound familiar?
Dad's behind all the crazy stuff happening.
We don't know for sure that he is.
I'm not controlling a car! I don't know if I want to be down here. You don't have a kid in your basement, do you?
No, that would be... No.
Are you okay?
Who knows how kids get these ideas? Too many horror shows on TV, I say.
Mm-hmm.